Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our August issue of Inside Darley. The headlines these days are all about economic conditions, with inflation being at 9.1% through June, a 40-year high, rising interest rates, talks of recession, and all the rest. And, it's putting a lot of pressure on companies, but also on our employees who work for those companies and just the American citizens in general. And in fact, the first article that we've attached here for you talks to a CEO optimism, which talks of it being the lowest in 6 years. And in order to help you deal with that, we've attached a couple more articles. One is written by Jim Collins. It just came out last week relative to dealing with these economic conditions, and it's titled Thriving on Chaos. The other one that we really enjoyed and I've attached here for you is Ram Charan, who's one of my favorite business gurus, just came out with an article called 8 Ways That Boards Can Combat Inflation. So some great stuff. When we look at our the average citizen in America, as well as our own employees and all the rest, we really need to be mindful of the impact that that's having on them. And in fact, there's a gauge out there called the Misery Index, and it looks at typical citizens across America or in all economies across the world. It takes unemployment rate, inflation, and really calculates to see what the impact is on the average citizen, if you will. And you can find that data at inflationdata.com. The impact on individuals, our employees or your employees perhaps, whether they're fire departments or companies, is really profound. And Harvard Business Review during COVID released a number of articles that they would allow us to share publicly. And one of them was called 8 Ways That Managers Can Support Employee Mental Health. And personally, I feel mental health at this time is probably more important, that we're having a lot of residual impacts from the offshoot of COVID and all the rest. But this article talks about making sure that you've got regular check-ins with your employees. We've implemented that at Darley 2 years ago, making sure that you're communicating more than you think you need to, and some other great tips here. Fire Rescue One magazine just released a great article titled The Most Influential Fire Service Leaders of All Time. And most of these folks hail from the IAFC and the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation and some other folks. And we're really excited to have one of our board of directors, Gary Breeze, be mentioned and be one of those most influential fire service leaders. We're very proud of him. Speaking of the IAFC, if you're going to be down at the Fire Rescue Conference at San Antonio, August 24th through the 26th, we hope you'll stop by and visit us at booth 1538. And in fact, if you're going to be in Chicago on early September, or if you live in the Chicago area, we'd love to have you join us for the National Fallen Firefighter Chicago Stair Climb down at Soldier Field on September 10th. So reach out to Jory Wilmuth at darley.com and she can get you on our team. Lastly, the number of heat waves taking place across America and the number of wildfires continues to grow exponentially each year. And, if you're looking to assist folks who are in dire need, we'd love to partner with you in providing safe water boxes. We've been providing those to disasters over the last 5 years very successfully. We'll partner with local distributors or companies, manufacturers, other partners of ours. So if you're interested in taking advantage of that, reach out to Kevin Sofin at darley.com. So thanks for tuning into this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to support you, we hope you'll reach out to us.